honestly, it's crazy how fast time is going. This year is pretty much over already. We got through the government shutdown. One problem, check. I feel like I didn't even have enough time this year to get anything meaningful done. I feel like I didn't have enough time. The only good news I really have that is great news, really, is I made more money this year, which is always a plus. I don't know how I pulled it off, to be honest with you. I got 2 consistent paying guys that I rent rooms to. I don't own the property, for people that are new. I'm just renting out my apartment. You really call it apartment hack, or whatever you want to call it, room rental hack. And it's been very turbulent. I had one guy that was consistent, that really didn't give me any problems. But the one room, mind you, this is a 2-bedroom apartment, and I live there. So technically, I don't have an actual bedroom. I have a large living room / dining room, so I kind of sectioned off the living room, so that's become my actual bedroom. And I put it like a partition up, put a curtain up, and you could kind of say the dining room is kind of like acting as the living room, but nobody's really in there. But I got a table and chair in there in case somebody actually did want to use it, but nobody uses it. Pretty much both guys stay in their room. And I had some trying times with the one guy recently, but we worked it out so far. He still stresses me out every now and again, but he pays his rent, so I can't really get rid of him. And honestly, I think these 2 guys are probably the last 2 guys, because I went through quite a few guys on the 1 bedroom. And these 2 guys are the last 2 guys that I'm probably gonna ever rent to, because I'm trying to actually buy. I'm trying to save to buy. I'm out here grinding to save to buy. I'm looking for new opportunities all the time. I said I was never gonna go back to network marketing. I said this in a couple videos, I'm not gonna lie. RIP to Troy Mason, especially with the Black Table situation I had with him. I did a couple crypto, I dabbled with a couple crypto MLMs or network marketing companies, and none of them really fit my niche, which I like to believe that my niche is holding companies, building business credit, finance, basically the finance niche in general. And then I have my rideshare channel on YouTube that's separate from my finance channels. So I'm doing rideshare as quote unquote what you would probably consider your full-time job, even though I'm only part-time. I'm renting the rooms that pretty much covers my entire rent. Not to brag, but it does pretty much covers my rent and one utility. And then I'm doing affiliate marketing. But I'll tell you the reasons why I'm thinking about going back to network marketing is MWR. MWR is a all-around finance company that is in a network marketing space, but they're doing a lot in my niche. They have a program right now that they help you get business credit with no PG. You do have to pay some upfront money, but it's not overwhelming. They have this opportunity now where you can actually purchase real silver. You know, and I think you make like 12 to 24% a year your money. And they incorporate it where they'll help you get business credit. You can take some of your business credit, put it into the silver, and they show you actual money that you're making on your silver. And then they have stuff like they can help you with your trust. They can help you restore your credit. There's just so much they have in the platform that I'm thinking about rejoining. I kind of joined a while ago. I'll probably say like 6 months ago. And maybe because they didn't have what they have now, I wasn't excited about it. So I wasn't getting any sign-ups. But I think now, because they're more into the stuff that I offer, I'm going to be talking about trust. I'm going to be talking about holding companies. I'm going to be talking about how do you get business credit. They're doing stuff that I'm going to be doing anyway. So I feel like it'll be a good addition to at least 2 of my channels that I consider finance channels. And I probably will dedicate 1 channel to just literally just NWR content. And then there's so many AI tools, I'm probably going to dedicate another one of my channels to literally social media, the AI stuff. And then another one will be primarily the holding company stuff, which is Chennai Business. The holding company, building businesses, stuff like that. Because I'm going to be building a new company. I'm trying to wait till the 1st of January because I'm starting my own new holding company. I talk about that in some of my videos because the holding company I got was built wrong. I hired the wrong people. This guy named E. Dean Cole. And overpromised, under-delivered a lot of stuff. And I'm just going to start from scratch with all the knowledge I've built and gained over the past couple of years. I've been doing a lot since the pandemic. I don't know what happened, but after 2020, it feels like time just blew by. Literally. It feels like the years just blew by after 2020, and these years just go by like this. So this year, I feel like I didn't get as much done as I would have liked to, but I'm going to be starting some things fresh in January. January is a slow month for everybody pretty much, but I feel like it's a good time to rebuild, restart some things, like my new holding company. And my new operating company will be primarily for transportation. That'll be what I put most of my cars under, because I plan on buying possibly a SUV or a minivan just for the transportation stuff. I'm kind of outgrowing the car. I got a Ford Fiesta. I've outgrown it. It's a little sedan. And I hope to acquire some business credit to use to purchase that van, of course. But I'm going to do something I've never done before, which is to build 2 companies, back to back. So I'm going to build a new holding company and an operational company. I'm not sure what I want to do with the company I have, because it is technically a shelf corp, which a lot of these people on here talk about shelf corps, because it is pretty much over 3 years old. But I haven't paid taxes on it, so I'm debating on paying the taxes, paying all my corporation fees on it, keep it going, and using that to also build credit, because it essentially is like a shelf corp. I had it for a while now. I think I'd got to reestablish some things, like I might need a new business address for it. But so I have made mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. E. Dean Cole really screwed me up. But all the mistakes I've learned a lot. I found a affordable company to use as the business address. I learned, first of all, you need to get some things before you even apply for your LLC. A lot of people do it out of order. They get the business name, they just immediately go apply. They don't have the phone number, they don't have the business address. You need to get those things first. I think you should have your website, your business address, and your business phone number before you even set up your LLC. Those are three major things that you should purchase, because when you go to set up your LLC, those are the first things they're going to ask for. So if you got your business address, you got your phone number, you got your registered agent, four things, sorry. Your registered agent, the company you're going to go with, that's usually the company you either set up your LLC. I don't recommend anybody be their own registered agent. For one reason, you're not going to keep yourself in compliance. So I recommend you go with a company that I'm going to refer out later to be a registered agent. But before you even go to your registered agent, though, because they're going to set up your LLC, you got to have the business website, business phone number, and business address. Once you got your registered agent in place, now you actually can go and get your LLC, pay your state fees, get your EIN. It is free. You don't have to have your registered agent company get your EIN because they're going to charge you for it. A lot of companies are going to charge you for it. And here's the magic. As I set these things up, a lot of these things are going to have referral links for me. So as I'm talking about each one of these items or companies, I'm going to have a referral link, which helps you also make money if you do the same. You use your referral links, refer others to use the same companies when they do their setup, and now you're bringing in money that way. And that is the money I have for my original holding company. I'm just using it as kind of a placeholder company because I'm still getting affiliate dollars to that company, which is set up in Navy Federal. But again, MWR, because they're doing a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about, I'm going to be doing, I can also refer that out. And one of the reasons why, two of the reasons why I think I'll get more signups is because people are going to want to invest in the silver, and people are also going to want to get the business credit with no PG as well. So purely on that, people are going to want to sign up for NWR. And once I get my goal is really only to sign up 12 people. And the reason why only 12, once I sign up 12, basically I can just go to work and just help my downline. My first 12 people, I'll basically send all the referrals to them from my YouTube channels. They're going to get excited because they're getting signups. And my downline just automatically should grow from that point on. And I figure if I just create content on each thing as I go, I'll be fine. And then I'm going to have a channel, one of my channels, I'm going to talk about the AI tools that I'm using. Now, my new holding company, because it's going to be a software publisher, I'm going to be talking a lot about the AI stuff and the AI tools. So that's going to work perfectly for what I'm already doing. And if you're wondering why a software publisher, It's a low risk NAICS code or SIC code that's going to help me get more business and corporate credit later. You're going to see why that's important. Consulting and marketing work, but they're played out. I'm going to tell you right now, if you go to open a bank account and you say you're doing consulting or marketing, they're going to look at you like, oh, here we go, we got another one. Because those two things are just simply played out. But if you go in, be like, I'm a software publisher, and show them an AI tool you actually built using ChatGPT or Gemini, because that is a thing now, very simple to do. You could do it with Gemini, I believe, for free. You could build an AI tool. And with ChatGPT, for the $20 plan, you could do a lot. Show them two tools. You could actually do both. I recommend do both. And you could actually go in the bank and be like, yeah, we created these tools right here, and our goal is to build an app in the future, raise money to build an app. You already impressed them. What experience do you have in AI technology? I've been doing this since they came out with ChatGPT in 2020 or 2021, whenever it came out. That right there is enough experience. You don't have to be like a software engineer or you went to college for this stuff, because they know that this stuff is new. You know, and then you're not lying because you actually have the tools in front of you. You could build your own chatbot and actually show the people in the bank, look, this is what we have right now. You can try it out, use it for free yourself. Here's a link to it. You instantly impress them. Now my goal for the new company, once I raise enough money, of course, because I'm not planning on doing this before I raise enough money, but once I raised enough money, this car ahead of me is going so slow that it's driving me nuts. But once I raise enough money, I'm probably going to hire 2 people, minimum 2. And that's because when you set up a corporation, which my holding company is going to be, a C Corp, you got to be able to break a tie. So you want an odd number of people, and that's at least 3. I break the tie. So one will act as vice president, and one will act as secretary. But we'll all have an equal vote as far as corporate paperwork. I'll just own more shares in the company. And then by then, I probably won't even be using NWR to fix my credit, because I'll be going, I have another AI software that I'm going to be using for that. So yeah, we're in the age where AI can actually fix your credit. Perfect time. We're in the time where AI is able to fix your credit for you. You just got to mail out the letters and put postage. I mean, you could do it. You can have the AI send out the letters on your behalf, but I don't recommend it because it looks better when you sign the actual letter yourself and mail it out physically. But we're in that day and age where AI can help you fix your credit. And then, I've talked about it in other videos, I'm going to be going after grants. I already have a grant source. You might want to check that out. The links will be below the video. Great grant source. Real grant source. It's not like you're just Googling and you know you get the random scams and all that. It's not like that. This is a real grant source. The company itself gives out grants. So the grant platform actually periodically gives out $1,000 grants all the time. And they tell you how to get the real easy grants. And another reason why I picked Software Publisher, anything in technology is a dead ringer for a lot of grants. Dead ringer. Perfect thing to get grants. Oh, one last thing about setting up your corporation. You got to get on these platforms, like I think one's called Manta, Yelp, all these companies that report your company's name, address. You got to get on these platforms that have you listed. Very important. You want to be in a database when banks and these other companies look you up. You got to be in a database. They need to be able to find you. So once you got your business address, you need to go in, list your address, list your phone number. You know, there is no yellow pages anymore, but there are online databases that people look up your information. And then you're going to want to pay for your Experian, at least your Experian credit. I think DMB is played out. That's just my opinion. Because if you do Experian credit, business credit we're talking about, if you do the Experian business credit platform, they're going to send it your information to DMB anyways. And the Small Business Financial Exchange, or whatever it's called. And Equifax Business and other business platforms. So you might want to get that subscription as well. And then once you get that all set up, there's like 25 credit unions that will give you credit with no credit check. And I'll even tell you the source where I heard it. The Credit Plug YouTube channel. I went to the Credit Plug YouTube channel and he was talking about it. He was talking about how he gave the list out. He gave the list of these 25 credit unions that actually, based on your personal, they don't even run your personal credit, but they will report it after you pay them back. So they'll do I'm assuming a soft pull, and they're small increments. Like I think the biggest one is 5,000, but they're usually like 500, 1,000, 1,500. You can basically go to all 25, borrow the money, sit on the money for a month, and just pay them back with maybe a few dollars interest. Immediately pay them back. Now you're in the ecosystem. So now you could go back and apply later for credit cards, you know, different things that you might really need, credit products you might really need. I don't think you should go crazy as far as building credit on the personal side, but what I will say is I'm glad I'm in Navy Federal, because I would say the bigger line you have on your personal, the bigger your business credit is going to be. So the good news is at some point I'll be able to do a pledge loan, because I don't have any credit cards. My highest credit card is only $5,000, but I could do a pledge loan for $10,000. And now you're using your business credits 3 times that. So I'll get the 30,000 to 50,000 lines of credit on the business side based on that personal. But I would not really go crazy on the personal. And if I get the house that I'm trying to also get next year, that's just going to skyrocket my credit. I might hit like 800s at that point. And I'm trying to get something small. So when I say a house, I'm not trying to really say it to impress anybody because it's going to be small. It's going to be a small 1 or 2 bedroom house just for myself. It'll probably be like a 2 bedroom house, 1.5 bath, because my kid's grown. I don't have any little children. I don't even have any pets yet. I'll wait till I move in and probably get a dog, or maybe even a dog and a cat. And that will help skyrocket my personal credit, because I'll have a mix of credit. I'll have the house, I'll have at least 1 car. I'll pay down my car that's in my personal name as almost down to 0. And then I'm going to try to purchase, using business credit, the business car. I'm probably not going to finance any cars under the business until maybe later when I want something really exotic and expensive. So I'll purchase like inexpensive cars, maybe 10 to 20,000 based on the business credit, and pay down the credit, because then I'll own the title of the car. It'll actually be owned by the business. So now become an asset to the business, even though I'm paying on it by way of paying off the credit card. And NWR, they're only promising you, they promise you at least minimum 50,000 without personal guarantee. But that's just the first year. Every year after that, they can do another 50 or another 50. Or the first year, they might get you 150. They're going to keep doing it every year. Keep giving you more and more credit because they want you to invest more and more into their products. And they want you to buy more gold. And I believe you're going to get commissions from NWR based on every time one of your downline purchases silver or other metals. So that's going to be a thing. And then, of course, every time you get new signups. But my goal is really to only build a team of maybe like 12 people personally, and then everything's going to go under my downline after that. That's my goal anyway, is to do at least 12. Ultimately, I want my team to be obviously a large group, but if you focus on building your teams, you're helping yourself anyways. That's the one thing I do like about network marketing or affiliate marketing. And then the products they have are going to help you in your real life. Like they have a company that can help you set up your trust. They have companies that do a high yield savings account. They have all these companies in place to help you in your actual personal and business life. So I got a lot of goals for this coming year, and I'm already talking about next year because this year is pretty much over. You know, we got Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we're done, you know. Oh, if you're interested in signing up for NWR after hearing this video, email me, because they have a special this month. It's normally $250 if you want to sign up to do the business. And if you just want the products, it's $150. It's $150 after the initial $250. It's $150 a month. So you're paying essentially an extra $100 to sign up other people and get paid. But they're doing a special where they're knocking off that first 100, and I think you got to do it by November 30th. And now you'll get everything for only $150. $150 your first payment, and then $150 a month after that. So they're knocking off that initial $100 for your business. But it's a special. It's not going to last last forever. I think November 30th is it. So we only got like less than 15 days, maybe less than that by the time you see this video. So if you're interested, you're really seriously interested, because a lot of people say they're interested and they're not serious. Don't email me if you're not serious. Send me an email at willblanding@gmail.com. I'll have it in the description below. Again, don't even waste your time if you're not serious. I had people, when I initially signed up, email me and they weren't even serious. Some people like to play games. I don't really understand it. They like to waste your time and play games. But it's really going to be beneficial for the first 3 people, because I'm going to be signing people up under you. After that first 3, those first 3 people, I'm going to literally be placing people underneath them. So they might not even have to kill themselves to sign up new people. And we are going to get people that literally just want to buy the precious metals. And why do you want to sign up under me as opposed to sign up under somebody else that's going to be doing NWR? I would say it's because I'm going to show you how to use AI technology tools to promote this. I don't even want to mention the tools yet. Some of them are free, some you got to pay for, but I'm going to be showing you how to use those tools to promote your business. Realistic looking AI avatars we're going to be using to promote this thing. You're going to start seeing them on the channel probably in the future. So that might be one reason why you want to sign up under me as opposed to some of these other people in the NWR. Some of them are hip to the AI tool, but I would say they're not all hip to AI tools. They're still doing it old-fashioned, where they're trying to recruit their friends and family, which does work. I'm not going to say it doesn't work. You can still recruit friends and family. It's just a little bit played out, in my opinion. Especially this day and age. We're in the future. Time to use these AI tools to our benefit. And as far as I'm going to show you how to use AI tools to build your brand. I'm already building my brand, and I haven't even set up the company yet, if you could believe it. I'm building up the brand name already. As we speak, I'm building my brand name, and I haven't even set up the software company yet. That's how ahead I'm thinking. I got the brand name already. I know it's not used. I got the domain for it already. I haven't set up the website, but I got the domain for it already. This is the time, guys. This is the time to get serious about starting a new business. I say start setting the groundwork now, this year. In these last 2 months we have, and by January you'll be off to the races. All you gotta do is maybe set up your entity if you don't already have one. I'll tell you the truth. I think if we had these AI tools back when I was really grinding online, like 2019, 2020, man, I mean, to this level. I mean, OpenAI came out, I believe, like 2020, 2021. But it came out and it was gradual. If we have it to the level that it is right now, at the beginning of 2020, the level it is right now, I would already be on my way to making 6 figures. I really believe that. Because I've already laid the groundwork on at least having the channels that already have traffic. I don't got a lot of traffic. I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I don't get a lot of views. I don't got a lot of traffic, but I got the groundwork rolling. So all I got to do is start plugging in the AI tools. I've already done it with Opus. My shorts alone have grown the channels. My short form content has already helped grow the channel. Just imagine what I could do with AI avatars. And I could do my own avatar. So now I don't even have to be in the videos. I got an avatar talking and looking like me. Game changer, I'm telling you. Game changer. This is the future, guys. I don't know where Glendon Cameron is, but I hope he's looking at these tools and trying to use them, because this is crazy. I can literally make a clone of myself, and I don't even have to show up in the future videos. You know? And I can change the clothes on the avatar. Like, I had some wise guy in the comments of one of my videos saying, how's that somebody gonna take you serious when you're always wearing the same gear? I guess I'm wearing the same hoodies too often for this particular person. He probably wasn't even a subscriber. But on the AI avatars, you can actually change the clothes, the hats, the hoodies. That's crazy to me. That's a game changer right there. So you can mix and match. You can put your logo. Literally, I could do an avatar with my logo on my hat. My future logo. I'm telling you, guys got to get on this AI stuff. It's the future. So check those links below if you haven't already. Again, email me, willblandon@gmail.com. I do have some content that's off the YouTube platform at williamblanding.com if you want to check that out. And in the future, I'll be having a lot more AI tools to offer you guys by way of my referral link. Not just to sell you on them, but for you actually to use the tools. Of course, I want to get paid, you know, maybe 20-30% for sending you, but it's really about you guys using the tools to help yourself grow, especially if you're going to be on my team in the future. You know, and I probably will be doing live videos in the future where we'll actually be using the tools in the live. That's one of the goals I got. Where you're actually on live showing people how to use these tools. This truck is going so slow, guys. I can't even take it. But that's all I really got for you guys today. I want to thank you guys for dealing with the glare from the sun and listen to me rant. And I hope you continue to follow. If this is your first video, go watch some other the older videos. Subscribe, like, comment. It's free to support. Again, thank you guys. If you're returning from previously watching, I thank you for your support. And I'm really excited for the future with this AI stuff. I really am. Because I think it's going to make it easier for all of us. That's all I got. Thank you guys. And I'm going to see you in the next one if you come back. I'm trying to pay attention to the road. But again, thanks guys. And I'll see you in the next one.